We got eggnog, and that can only mean one thing. Merry Christmas from your good buddy, head of section, Joseph Darlington. How are you? It is the most wonderful time of the year once again, and this year feels extra special, doesn't it? Not only do we get to spend the holidays with our close friends and family, but this time we can also say goodbye to 2020, and that feels pretty good. So let's do this. Believe it or not, this is the third annual, the 12 James Bond holiday gift ideas for 2020. And one of the things I love about this list is that it really does highlight some of the really good things that emerged in 2020. Naturally, you'll find things on this list to help you dress well and look your best. But I think you're going to find themes emerge to help stimulate your inner James Bond. Things like books and trivia, games that'll bring you closer to your friends and family. But you'll also be able to embrace culture through things like music and, believe it or not, art. So without any further ado, let's do this. Let's kick the sucker off with number 1.
Merry Christmas, 007.
Number 1, the James Bond Ultimate Fan Book by Deborah Lipp. A personal favorite of mine for many years, this book was first issued in 2006, just before the release of Casino Royale. In 2020, the Ultimate James Bond Fan Book saw a major update to include the Daniel Craig era, and at nearly 500 pages, this book is once again bursting with enough James Bond trivia to blow the minds of even the most knowledgeable fan. The Ultimate James Bond Fan Book examines, analyzes, critiques, always celebrates, and occasionally pokes fun at our favorite gentleman's secret agent, containing discussions on everything from the diabolical villains to the most fascinating Bond women, and never before explored trivia including every code word and code name, every secret MI6 location, and every cinematic detail from the biggest explosions to the smallest of sexual innuendos.
Hi, I'm Plenty.
But of course you are.
As well as exploring the key ingredients to a great Bond film. With a gorgeous cover illustration by Jeffrey Marshall, this one will definitely dress up any Bond fan's coffee table. Number 2, the Rogue Territory Tan Ridgeline Jacket. Well, damn it if we didn't spend 2020 studying every detail from the No Time to Die trailers. And one thing that caught the eye of every Bond collector was the Rogue Territory Tan Ridgeline Jacket. This tan jacket is a modern interpretation of the classic trucker jacket. Made of 10-ounce American-made cotton waxed canvas, this will only get better with every wear. Featuring the signature point collar and made of 100% 10-ounce cotton waxed American canvas, 2 front hand warming pockets, welt left chest pocket, interior right chest pocket, and adorned with branded nickel buttons. With a slim, flattering fit and moderately priced, here's one way to tap your inner Daniel Craig without breaking the bank. Number 3, Playing Games with James Bond by Matt Sherman. Games and recreation is an essential part of the James Bond lifestyle, and 007 is a master at every activity he engages in. Author Matt Sherman offers an in-depth look at each of these activities. Matt will help you expand your knowledge of casino games such as poker and blackjack, board games like chess and backgammon, outdoor activities that include golf and trap shooting, and even elite recreation like fencing and pheasant hunting.
You missed, Mr. Bond. Did I?
As a bonus, each chapter will test your Bond knowledge with challenges and trivia that's way beyond the norm. So even a hardcore Bond fan will be challenged. Loaded with photos from the films, behind-the-scenes moments, and collections of props and memories, this book feels like a scrapbook from a lifetime of Bond fandom. And with a gorgeous cover illustration by artist Lee Wakerly, this is another Bond book that will look great next to your vodka martini. Number 4, James Bond Premium Playing Cards by Theory 11. Speaking of games, the one thing you can count on over the holidays will be time spent with family and friends. And maybe for you and yours, that means playing games. This year, impress them by throwing this elegant pack of James Bond Premium Playing Cards on the table. In celebration of the 25th installment in the beloved James Bond series, the company Theory 11 proudly presented the James Bond 007 playing cards, and what a gorgeous set this is. The box design features 2 layers of gold foil with a sculpted 3D embossed design featuring the iconography of James Bond in an incredibly elegant arrangement. Inside, the James Bond playing cards feature completely custom artwork with the Ace of Spades, Joker, and Court cards inspired by iconic Bond films. The back design of the 007 playing cards features the Bond family crest and his family motto, Orbis non sufficit, or the world is not enough. If you share Ian Fleming's passion for cards, do it with the elegance, class, and sophistication of James Bond. Number 5. The Lost Adventures of James Bond by Mark Edlitz. If you're anything like me, you might suspect that Timothy Dalton's third Bond film could have easily been his best. In The Lost Adventures of James Bond, author Mark Edlitz uncovers the different potential scenarios for Timothy Dalton's abandoned third and fourth Bond films. And it doesn't end there. The world of James Bond is bigger than you might think. You've seen all the movies and devoured Ian Fleming's books, but there is much more to discover about the world of 007. There's a universe of Bond adventures that have been lost, unmade, or just out of print. Edlitz talks to actor Toby Stevens about playing 007 in radio productions, delves into the unproduced Casino Royale play, exposes the secret history of James Bond Jr., and he reveals the story behind Sean Connery's lost Bond performance. These and other projects are revealed in this vastly entertaining and enlightening book. Using never-before-seen photographs, Edlitz uncovers a wealth of unexplored lore. The Lost Adventures of James Bond is a must for any Bond fan. Number 6. The No Time to Die NPeal Ribbed Commando Sweater. Since late 2019, Bond fans have been clamoring for some glimpses into the new Bond film, No Time to Die. Not every image stirred excitement until we got this image of James Bond in tactical gear and wearing this unique NPeal navy-ribbed army sweater. NPeal worked closely with Siderat and Lalarbe, the No Time to Die costume designer, to interpret her vision and create this timeless silhouette. The sweater was designed exclusively for James Bond's latest on-screen adventure. The sweater's military flavor is maintained with the rib texture and the canvas patches on the shoulders, elbows, and cuffs, while the neck is consistent with maritime clothing designed to reflect Bond's close association with the Royal Navy. Not only can you tap into your inner James Bond with this sweater, but it will tap into your inner man of action. Number 7. Cue the Music, the Lockdown Sessions Concert Series. Baby, it's cold outside. You've binged every TV show, restaurants and movie theaters are closed. Why not grab your significant other, crack open a bottle of wine, put out some cheese and charcuterie, and curl up with the perfect blend of James Bond-inspired entertainment and a little bit of culture with the Cue the Music Lockdown Sessions Concert Series. The world-renowned James Bond tribute band was scheduled to do their biggest ever theater tour in 2020, which of course was wiped out by the pandemic. But Warren Ringham and the rest of the band came back swinging by creating the watch-at-home concert series, The Lockdown Sessions. 2 seasons of concerts with 6 concerts in each, creating 12 concerts in total and producing over 100 individual tracks of music. Music is essential to the entire experience of James Bond, and Cue the Music performs individual theme songs, selections from the original scores, as well as tribute music. And they are performed in such a way that's authentic to the original creation, while still putting a fresh spin on each piece. Watching these performances will let you re-experience the sensation of listening to your favorite Bond music for the first time. The concerts are also presented with commentary by Bond girls such as Madeline Smith, Caroline Munro, and Caroline Bliss, as well as notables from the Bond community. Access to these concerts can be purchased individually, or you can purchase an entire season. A deluxe ticket also gets you a copy of the program designed by Bond artist Reuben Wakeman. Experiencing these concerts will open your mind to how music is created and performed, and the passion, enthusiasm, and pure energy of these musicians is firmly on display, and it's highly contagious. So get the champagne ready and enjoy evenings of incredible music paired with gorgeous visuals in vivid color as a true patron of the arts. A magnificent way to bring your Bond fandom to a higher level. Number 8. The James Bond Movie Encyclopedia by Stephen J. Rubin. This is another author I've been a fan of for more years than I care to admit. 35 years if I'm honest. Rubin's earlier book, The Films of James Bond, was my very first introduction to the larger world of James Bond. I enjoyed it so much I never returned it to my school library. The James Bond Movie Encyclopedia is a completely updated edition of author Stephen J. Rubin's seminal work on the James Bond series. It covers the entire series from Dr. No all the way through to No Time to Die, and showcases exactly the type of exhaustive research that has been a hallmark of Stephen J. Rubin's work in film history. Packed with behind-the-scenes information, fascinating facts, trivia, bloopers, classic quotes, character bios, and cast and filmmaker bios, and hundreds of rare and unusual photographs in front of and behind the camera. No detail of the Bond legacy is left uncovered. Number 9. Bond artwork. If there was one new medium that emerged and hit new heights in 2020, it was the world of James Bond art. By professionals and up-and-comers alike, Bond artists gave us some visual masterpieces that sparked our imaginations and gave us a new way to enjoy our favorite character. Even YouTube thumbnails got a serious upgrade thanks to artist Marcus Mills. Using his Photoshop skills to create powerful compositions and working with heightened colors and with a balance of grainy accents, Marcus creates a dynamic retro look to homage the classic Bond poster art of the 60s and 70s. Thumbnails like this seriously makes me want to create more content. Meet James Bond artist Gerald Wadsworth. Since 2010, Jerry has been working on a tribute to James Bond, a series of watercolor paintings that visually interpret the books of Ian Fleming as well as the James Bond films. In 2020, his painting On Her Majesty's Secret Service was selected to be in the Virginia Watercolor Society's 41st annual exhibition, being held at the Virginia Museum of History and Culture. All of Jerry's works are characterized not only by its vibrant and playful color, but in its richness in detail. Any James Bond fan will lose themselves in each painting's multiple tributes to the elements of the novel or the film being depicted. Each piece is an incredible tribute to Ian Fleming and James Bond, as well as to fans. Do the current style of movie posters make you yearn for the exciting posters of the 60s and 70s? Well, artist Sean Longmore seems to agree, and he's been blowing the doors off Bond fans with his amazing artwork, which tribute the classic James Bond posters. Where the mainstream posters seem safe and simple, Sean goes bold, with striking compositions and vivid color and style, which highlights the action we've come to love. His vintage color palette creates a perfect balance of modern and classic. Just look how his work also puts a new spin on the classic pulp paperbacks. This is an artist to keep your eye on. One artist who greatly appealed to my graphic arts background was Reuben Wakeman. Better known as the Toys of Bond, Reuben was already well known for his extensive collection of James Bond memorabilia. Last year, Reuben put his graphic design skills on display as he created visual tributes to the 4 Bond films celebrating important 0 anniversaries, including On Her Majesty's Secret Service, Moonraker, License to Kill, and The World Is Not Enough. From there, the project blossomed with amazing tributes to each film in the series, with enough detail to keep fans searching for more clues and elements from each film. Billy Robertson, otherwise known as Billy's Bond art, shows an incredible range of styles, and all of them deliver a fascinating look at our favorite series. Billy shows a delicate touch with his watercolor representations of some of the more serene moments of Bond, to some balls-to-the-wall modern art that strikes the perfect balance of realistic and completely abstract, creating works with the right amount of punch that a Bond work deserves. For some solid modern art with a James Bond flair, you need to check out Billy's Bond art. Any one of these great artists with a smart, inexpensive frame would make a great and unique gift for your favorite Bond fan. Number 10. 007 Monopoly. You know the struggle. You want to play a Bond game, but the family will never play James Bond Trivial Pursuit with you. Well, now there's a classic that the whole family will love and will give you just a little of that Bond buzz. The world's foremost super spy teams up with the world's most popular board game to create the 007 James Bond Monopoly, the 2020 edition. You know the classic pastime. Enter the world of 007 as you try to own all 25 Bond films from Dr. No to No Time to Die. Invest in safe houses and headquarters and watch the rent come pouring in. But stay sharp because there's only room for one at the top. For everyone else, there's bankruptcy. Even the game pieces celebrate the iconography of almost 60 years of James Bond. A perfect gift for a James Bond fan for sure, but one that the whole family will enjoy. Number 11, the 007 Socks gift set by the London Sock Exchange. For something to spice up your wardrobe with a little sense of fun and whimsy, there's the James Bond Socks by the London Sock Exchange. Celebrating some of the most memorable moments from the Bond series, with 007 icons woven into the very stitch of each pair, their James Bond Socks gift set features 3 designs: the 00, the Shaken, and the Odd Job. It comes with a James Bond printed card and styling notes for each pair. Each and every sock is crafted for comfort and style, woven with 200 needles, the highest gauge used on socks. Due to the density of this weave, the socks are not only finer, but also stronger than your average pair. The toe is hand-linked for a perfect seamless finish and maximum comfort. Each pair is finished with a honeycomb welt to give a more comfortable, flexible fit around the calf. This box set makes it ideal for a fan or a special treat for yourself. And number 12, the No Time to Die 2020 16-month calendar. Looking for a little dose of No Time to Die while at the same time looking to say goodbye to 2020? Then usher in 2021 with this 16-month No Time to Die wall calendar. The calendar features iconic scenes from the 25th Bond film, including poster art, vehicles, villains, and stunts. A great way to celebrate a better year, and a year that will hopefully finally be the year of Bond 25. And as a bonus, number 13, the Funko Pops figurines, the No Time to Die editions. You know I couldn't finish this list without the Funko Pops No Time to Die figurines. This is a great way to dress up your existing Bond collections with a little sense of fun and whimsy. The new additions include Daniel Craig's James Bond in the aforementioned Commando tactical uniform, James Bond's beautiful contact Paloma, the possibly new 007 Nomi, and of course the villain known only as Safin. Again, the perfect stocking stuffer for your favorite James Bond fan. And that'll do it for the 12 James Bond holiday gift ideas for 2020. But don't forget to check out the Being James Bond merch available on Teespring, as well as the Connery is Forever t-shirt available from Redbubble. Also, be sure to check out our videos from 2019 and 2018 for 24 more holiday gift ideas that are sure to please any James Bond fan. And there you go. There was the 12 James Bond holiday gift ideas for 2020. Again, the 3rd annual list, which I always enjoy doing because it's kind of out of my wheelhouse a little bit. So once again, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from your good buddy Head of Section. Lord knows this was not an easy year. It certainly wasn't, and it was not an easy year for Bond fans. But I can honestly say we made the best of it. So honestly, from me to you, thank you so much for that. If we didn't have such a tough community, if we didn't have such a close community, I don't know how we would have gotten through it. But honestly, I saw the Bond community rally this year in a way that I've never seen before. We just seem to get better and better, don't we? So, again, thank you for that, because otherwise, I don't know how I would have survived this year. It was not easy. So again, once again, Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday to you and yours. I hope you and your family have a spectacular holiday season. Lord knows we deserve it after the year that we've had. And I'm really optimistic that better things will come in 2021. So thank you so much, as always, for watching. I will be talking to you again before the year is out. But for now, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Enjoy it. And this is your good buddy, Head of Section, signing out. I'll talk to you soon.